Question one.
Hello. Okay. Okay. Do I believe in the afterlife or in an afterlife? I really would like to believe in an afterlife. I'm not sure that that's an answer or a question that any person can answer definitively. Obviously, you can't answer it. It's something that everyone needs to come to for themselves. But I'm not sure. I think that my decision to believe or not to believe is informed on just the way I was brought up, and both my parents are religious, but not in the sense that they go to church on Sundays and that they are active in like the church community or anything like that. They both are kind of divorced from the Catholic Church. They got me through communion, but then after that we just dropped off. I didn't even bother getting a confirmation or anything, which is like, I think it's like seventh or eighth grade, so it's pretty early on in life. We pieced out of there. But they both believe in afterlife, and I've seen them both, the way that they've healed from people passing away is very dependent on believing that there is an afterlife and that there's another time to see these people that you've loved. I think being around that really makes me hopeful that there is an afterlife and want to believe in one. I think if I wasn't raised like that, I would probably be forced to confront death in a different way. And but I don't know. I think that there's also a fear of mine is just the perpetual existence is kind of scary too. It's almost as scary as dying, is or as like your consciousness being ended is almost as freaky as your consciousness existing forever. So I hope there's an afterlife, and I just hope it works so differently than this world that like time doesn't flow the same way and eternity isn't as scary as the concept.
Question two.
So then, how's my life different than I imagined it? At this point, I'm still pretty early on in my life. 19, I feel like, isn't too much, so it's not like I've already failed at all of my life's ambitions or anything. But it is long enough that I can tell that it's a little different than I would have imagined. I pictured myself a little skinnier than this, but that's just obviously superficial. It doesn't really matter that much. But on a serious note, I probably thought that I would have dived more into the things that I enjoy. Or I'm at Hunter College specifically studying film, which is different than if I had gone to somewhere like the New York Film Academy or something like that, where it's basically a vocational school. Obviously, obviously liberal arts education is different in that you're learning about all aspects of academia instead of just diving right into your field. I'm glad I made that decision, but I had pictured myself really going all into making movies or studying them. It's not necessarily something that I'd want to change, though. I think that maybe the fact that I imagined myself there is more reflective of the fact that I just didn't understand what it takes to get to a certain place in your life. As far as education, too, I did not think that I would be. Right, well, right now I'm a minor in economics, and I might double major in economics and in film, and practical, and in a sense, basic. Not really basic, but as much as yeah, I think practical is the best word. I would have never imagined my life being as practical and as need based. Coolio.